Hey guys, welcome to the channel, and in this case, checking the reaction from not me. This is not me being salty, angry, crying, whining. No, none of that. This is the actual Star Citizen community. This is straight from Spectrum General. First thing they bring out, Port Olisar, you guys just don't get it. Okay, that sounds promising. Second thing, Port Olisar T for all citizen. Waiting is not extending gameplay. Okay, that is all very interesting. PO was bespoke. Its replacement, it's generic kit bashing. Yeah, I'm sorry, but why did we need an ISC about a modular station when we have 12 other modular stations that look identical to it? Okay, Port Olisar, best station ever, and so it goes. So as you see, it's not me having a weird, unusual, strange position on things. Usually what I do is agree with most of the community. Let's start with this one. Port Olisar, you guys just don't get it. Okay, yeah, I see why I would think that. The magic of Olisar is that it feels grand and alive in first person. You guys design things for cinematics, not unfortunately player experience. When you get out of a bed at Olisar, you walk out to the main floor, you see ships coming and going out of the windows, you pull a shop, you see it's outside on the road, you go into the airlock and you hear the sound mute, you walk out of to the page and your view expands, gas giant, light the shades of... Yeah, basically, yes, I agree with everything. It's also not a hassle. You don't have to run forever or take elevators. Exactly. That was one of the beauties of Port Olisar, is that, yeah, you could just walk stairs straight to the point. No bullshit, no elevators. No, you have to take 2 elevators in any other of the stations. 2 elevators so as to get from your hub to the main place and then to your ship. Now, with Port Olisar, you just walked very quickly straight to the point. That was nice. But you know what was nice as well? It was different. It was something that was not like everything else. That is something that you definitely want in a game. It is amateurish, lazy, and pretty sad to just copy-paste everything in a video game. That is one of the things you don't do. You don't copy-paste everything. And if there's one thing we have a heck of a lot of, is not technical innovation, it's not groundbreaking, incredible programming. No. It's all copy-paste. All of the stations are the same. All of the bunkers are the same. All of the mining outposts, they're all the same. It's all the same in this game that's supposed to be about exploration. There's none of that. You have all of the same thing repeated over and over, up to the point where you wonder, how lazy can you be? How little can you care about the people that have been financing you all along? Okay, Port Olisar. Okay, ACIG, in honor of our beloved OP, PO, how about gifting all citizen PO? Show us a little love. If subscribers feel that it's unfair, come up and use it. So it's people trying to come up with, something fun, something. It is on the community. The company themselves, they do not care a damn at all. Nothing. Waiting is not extending gameplay. This is beautiful. In today's ISC, one of the devs said that one of the great things about Port Olisar is that there's no transit. One of the great things about Port Olisar is that there's no transit system to extend gameplay. That there's no transit to extend gameplay. So, was this guy high or drunk? Waiting isn't gameplay. I don't need a game to wait. Transit does not, nor will it ever, extend gameplay. It delays gameplay. Transit is what you add when you want to slow players down and make accomplishing skills take longer. That doesn't extend gameplay. From a gameplay viewpoint, transit is no different than loading screen. Exactly. This is the idiotic thing that so many of the crybabies and fanboys of Star Citizen criticize about. Starfield will have loading screens. What the fuck do you call waiting on an elevator or taking a train? Taking several elevators? It is worse. than a simple loading screen. A loading screen that takes a couple of seconds does nothing to ruin my experience. Waiting for a train, as if I'm literally waiting for a train when having the most horrible part of a trip, of a vacation, of a holiday, any horrible aspect, wasting time of your life, literally having that artificially created in a video game, it is unexcusable. It is a sin against nature to force people to artificially wait for things in a video game. I'd rather have a damn loading screen. It is more honest and it wastes less of my time. So as you see, it's not me. This is the community. Star Citizen, I used to know. Okay, let's check this out. And by the way, Lorville, it is pretty shitty. You know, they hyped about the new Lorville. Dude, you threw a couple lights here and there. Come on. Let's be honest, alright? Made a couple volumes larger. It is still the same damn thing. There's no difference, alright? And pretending that you reinvented something amazing or just created something groundbreaking, no. Right? Where is it? What have they done to it? It took me a few days to get over the shock from the last ISC, but now that I'm no longer paralyzed, I can express my true thoughts. I'll keep it short like the amount of time it took to go from an R&R hub to your pad at Port Olisar before they plunked it into a depth of horizon, like adding insult to injury, mask behind the comedy of the suffering of occupants, and a terrifying cinematic catastrophe. Trapped inside a falling Olisar is equally as terrifying, though, as being trapped inside one of the many elevators that will now be replacing the ease of access we once had. The simple yet satisfying method of conveying true scale that were reviews of Olisar's brilliant original design. Worse yet, what does this spell for future zones? Ideas once shared before us, the expansive and grand landing pads of Terra Prime, now at risk of becoming pillboxes, a complete art-style toss in a can of eternal abyss because of a few loose strings that could be tied with proper game design that wouldn't threaten to hinder the amazing promise of what was then the pinnacle of sci-fi design that would define Star Citizen. Yeah, you know what? You don't get it. They don't want to waste money. They don't want to waste time. They don't want to develop the game. They just copy-paste crap and not develop the game, okay? That's what they've been doing all along. That's what I've been saying all along. If you're cheering for what has happened to Port Olisar, I conclude my thoughts then with this. You don't understand Star Citizen like I once did, or maybe you do, but do they? Good day. Yeah, I think that it's you, dude. I think that it's on you, Dawn Phantom. You don't get it. They don't care. They could not care less about your precious Port Olisar, your precious design, your precious sci-fi. No, they just want to make money by selling shitty ships. And yeah, the latest one, yeah, those are pretty shitty. The Fury, who buys that crap? And the numbers are there already. They're not doing as well as they once did. They benefited from a certain period of time, a couple of years that were pretty strange. But it's getting to, and especially now when you'll have an alternative to playing something that, you know, strongly resembles what most of us want in a space game, these are the comments you're getting. Port Olisar, never heard of it. Okay, goes on. So again, it is not me. It's the entire community. You see that in the posts here in Spectrum, okay? Right? People trying to reason with them, people complaining with them. But it's only just the worst kind of white knights that think this is good. Erasing something that was unique, getting rid of something that was different from everything else, and replacing it with yet another copy-paste, it is an insult to every single backer. Guys, that's going to be all for now. See you in the next video. Take care.